this crowd ready to make its presence known. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Straight ahead, it's Martin. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
What a dream opening drive for this defense, man. You want to create some negative plays, create some energy. They do just that. They create the turnover. They set their offense up. Got even a little bit of a return with it, but that's a dream start for this defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the return, it's Martin. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pass to 6. At the 45, on his way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. It'll be a draw. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
No room to bring it back. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
Good timing on the quick out. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Max got it on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Makes a grab and room to run. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You can tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Now on second down. Using his legs, it's Martin. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Quick give. It's Martin. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down.
And that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Makes a connection. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Trying to run, it's Turner. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1 yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, UCLA.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying the left side. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Just feeds the running back. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Bruins. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Oh, maybe a double pass. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing, Imaliava. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bruins! And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Out wide left, it's Stewart. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Nowhere to go. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Throwing, Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Complete out of the backfield. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that 1st down?
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. He's at the touchdown, UCLA. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. Here's Underwood to throw. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Right down the gut of the field. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Left side is Hansen. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple.
Touchdown, Michigan! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Might as well run him again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Moore. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Powers inside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll send the back in motion. Turns up, it's Cox. Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bruins will try to move the sticks on fourth down. Shakes off the defender. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
And man, when I was in school, man, you didn't really work on fourth down. Like, third down was a big priority. Nowadays, so many people going for it. This is the second time they've gone for it already. First time they were successful, but defense prepared, ready to rock and roll. They make the play, and they get the turnover.
Underwood. Left side is Marsh. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Marsh. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Comes down. It's Miller. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He slings it deep to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Western Kentucky, taking on the number 21 team, the San Diego State Aztecs. And it's the Hilltoppers, looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And you can't start the half any better than that. You talk about going in, making halftime adjustments, talking about what they did. It looks like they knew exactly what they were going to do. Come out, read the pass, break on the football, make the pick, and draw first blood here in the third quarter.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line and scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Hits the hole. It's Turner. Defense all over it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job rallying the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fourth down, Iamaleava throws for the tight end. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Throwing, Underwood. Here comes the heat. And he gets it away.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front blocking.
Underwood in the gun on third down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Again, it's Underwood. With the catch, it's Hansen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Underwood to throw. Stepping to the right. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. The 18th unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. That drive covered 55 yards for the score and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being...
And he scores! Touchdown, Bruins! What a game. He's had 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the...
It's a running room. They knock him down after an explosive play, and it was all because of the perfectly timed pitch. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. On the option. Quick toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it himself.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big...
The extra point is blocked. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, it's Cox. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Morgan. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Powers through the defender. He's got enough. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Way off target there. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Pulls it. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Great job by the defense that time. One of the best things you can do against a team trying to run option is get penetration. Because when you get penetration on the quarterback, you disrupt the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Underwood. He's brought down. Couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. All over him immediately.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! And the punishment has been extended. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They were really aggressive aggressive, going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Bring him down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. Lined up in the gun on third down, Underwood. Tight end getting vertical. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
They need the 40 to convert here on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Maybe a double pass. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Handoff again. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Keeps it on the ground. Got the first down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
To the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The handoff. Can't get him to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The give. Sees an alley. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.